Hey gang, today's rant is brought to you by that idiot on the road that pulls out, take a right-hand turn into the fast lane and goes 30 miles an hour. Yeah, today's rant, road rage. Seriously, road rage. I know nothing about it, but we're gonna attempt to talk about it. So I don't claim to be the best driver in the world. I mean, not gloating, but I've never had a ticket, never been in an accident. That was my fault. What I'm going to say here is strictly my opinion. Well, it may be opinions gathered from others, and I know some other people feel like that. Okay, it's pretty much a general consensus. If somebody's going slower than you, they're an idiot. And if somebody's going faster than you, they're a maniac. And you know there's always that one person that's got to be going just a little bit faster than everybody else because, you know, to follow traffic would just be not cool. There's several things about road rage that just... Okay. So, I already mentioned one. The person that turns onto the main road, traffic going at full speed, and gets in to the fast lane. Or the people that just can't wait 2 more minutes for cars to pass them so they can pull out, so they pull across both lanes onto the shoulder. I don't understand these people. Some of these people should not be driving. Next, let's move on to the seasoned driver. Heavily seasoned driver. There are some that can no longer see over the steering wheel, some that should no longer be driving, and some that don't know which is the gas or the brake pedal. Now, there is always someone who knows how to drive better than you, and they will tell you that they know how to drive better than you. There are people that cannot follow road signs or traffic signs. For instance, locally here they're doing some construction and there's a sign, it's not a very big sign, probably 2 foot by a foot, that says right-hand turn lane with an arrow pointing, which you'd think would be generally obvious to people when they're driving. There's a right-hand lane that is for traffic that is traveling straight ahead. Well, you'll find that people are in the left-hand lane, which is the left-hand turn lane, and continue straight. So if you're in the right-hand lane continuing straight where you're supposed to be, you're getting fingers and honks, and I'm heavily insured, so I figured I should just ram into them and teach them a lesson. I don't have road rage, so I don't do that. One of my other pet peeves for road rage-ish type of behavior is when you're traveling along in the slow lane and somebody is coming up behind you at a rapid speed. They pass you only to get back in your lane, slow down, and turn. If there's not a right-hand turn lane, you just want to smack into them to teach them a lesson. But then again, like I said, that's not me. I don't have road rage. Anybody who knows me will tell you that. They will. So, what are your road rage pet peeves? Leave them down in the comments. I'd really like to hear from people what your pet peeves for road rage are, or if you have road rage, what really bugs you about other drivers. Leave a video response or a comment down below. There was just some stuff that was just... Every time you drive somewhere, there's somebody. Somebody that does something. There's fingers flying all over the place. What's best is when people's windows are rolled up, their air conditioning's on, and all you see is their mouth moving. That is the best. Motorcyclists. Now, if you drive a motorcycle, I understand people need to start seeing motorcycles, but do not expect the world to bow down before you because you're driving a motorcycle, especially if you're not wearing a helmet, and you know exactly who I'm talking about. You're going below the speed limit, there's cars behind you, naturally they're going to crowd you because you're going slow, and you give them the slow down hand behind you. Go faster or pull over, or else people are going to run you over and not look back. So, that's what I have to say about that. If you're the person who drives just under the speed limit and you think it is your personal mission in life to keep everybody else doing the speed limit, you need to know it's not your job to control the flow of traffic. If you want to go the speed limit, that's great, but don't expect everybody else to follow in suit. So that's all I gotta say about that, really. That's all I have to say. I didn't say much, really. So, again, if you have something to say about road rage, or if you have road rage and have something to say to the rest of us, leave a video response or a comment down below. That's what I'm going to say about road rage. I'm sure I'll have something else to rant about before too long. Check out my other channel, Scuba's Real Reviews. It's Scuba6879 on YouTube. Scuba's Real Reviews on Facebook. And yeah, I'll see you again when I have something to complain about. Bye.